Hi guys! So, we have yet again
another haul. Yeah.
We went today just on a whim, decided to go to New to You Books again, our favorite bookstore. And I guess I'm gonna start our haul first because I kind of went a
She
little...
bought half the store.
Yeah. Little crazy, but okay, so I guess I'll just start from the top here. So, first book, well, it wasn't actually the first book I got, but the first book I have here is a cookbook. And growing up, when we would spend the weekends with our grandparents, our grandmother would watch on PBS a lot of the cooking shows. The Galloping Gourmet, Julia Child, and the Frugal Gourmet, Jeff Smith.
It almost sounded like she was going to say the Fiero Rocher.
The Fiero Rocher, Jeff Smith. The Frugal Gourmet, Jeff Smith. And
I never knew his name.
yes, Jeff Smith.
I didn't realize that.
And although towards the end of his career, it was a little tainted by a scandal.
I don't care.
I love his cooking. He actually, in one of his books, has a recipe for chicken paprikash.
Is that the one that we have?
What do you mean, the recipe, or...?
Is that recipe in the one that we have?
No, it was
Okay.
one that I learned from one of Vince's.
Oh, okay.
But it's a Christmas cookbook, and I love Christmas, so I had to get this. It's Jeff Smith, and it's Christmas, gotta get it. Okay, so if you remember from our last haul, I got some really old Winnie the Pooh books by A.A. Milne, and we were in a different part of the bookstore, and one of these days we will film at the bookstore so you can get a reference of where we go. But I went to the other side of the bookstore where he has all of his art books. And I found the art of Winnie the Pooh. Disney artists celebrate the silly old bear. I was so happy to see this. And it had two other heavy books on it. And it was a little bit just almost out of my reach. So my sister had to help me get it. Because I'm taller. So I got this. And actually, I was looking at some of these just to show you. This one was done by, it's called Stormy Day. It is a watercolor, and it's by Jeff Shelley. I mean, isn't that just beautiful? So, I am excited. This will be my coffee table book, I think. This will definitely be my
Interesting.
Yeah. So,
Good find.
yes. Okay. So, I'm into fairies. And when we were in the cookbook section, I saw this and I just had to have it. It is so adorable. It's a fairy cookbook! Yes, it's a fairy cookbook. So, I mean, it's got, and this fairy cookbook is by Barbara Beery, and it's just got,
So cute.
it is. You've got magic bonbon cookies. And butterfly fairy masks. I mean, it's so
really
cool.
Make these.
Yes.
We need to do this.
And unicorn calzones. I mean,
I need those.
Yes.
I think we need to do this. And to finish off with fairies, I also got by Cicely M. Barker, Flower Fairies of the Seasons. And he actually pointed this out to me, the proprietor of New to You Books, when he saw that I picked up the cookbook. So, I picked this up, and I haven't actually looked at it, but it looks like it's poems with pictures. So it's a picture book, too. Awesome! So, and I love the dust jacket. It is just so adorable. And it's Hans Christian Andersen's Fairy Tales, illustrated by author Zyke, and I hope I'm not mispronouncing your name. And what's really neat is, even though this is the right way for the cover, it is not the right way to read the book.
It's upside down.
I don't know if they did this on purpose or if they had a quality control issue when these went down. And it's
Even the end papers are upside down.
yeah.
So
So this is how I figured it was done in production, but I don't know if it was a mistake. And what's really neat is this book, this particular book, is as old as I am, and I'm not going to say what year it was because a lady never tells her age. So
Yeah, whatever.
I thought that was Alice in Wonderland.
no.
Yeah, because that
Okay.
looks like the right.
Yeah, exactly. It's really cute.
And I just found this so adorable. This is actually in the old book section, and this was published in 1959. It's Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. It's the facsimile edition, and it is just so tiny and adorable. I love it. No pictures in this one, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so yes, nice and shiny. So I'm a big fan of George R.R. Martin. He is the writer of the Songs of Fire and Ice series, better known as the Game of Thrones, and I found A Feast for Crows.
Oh, cool.
So I did get that one.
Is that the first one?
No, Game of Thrones is the first one. Feast for
Oh.
Crows is, I do believe, the third one.
You have them
Book
all
4.
now?
I'm
Book
sorry.
4. Okay. I've only
you have
read
them all
one.
No.
I
No.
didn't finish reading the second one. I need to.
I haven't read any of them.
So I got Feast for Crows, and next to those, there was another series that he helped to edit, and it is a fairly large series, and I happened to get the last 3 books.
There's
That
like
was
a
just-
ton of these books.
Oh God.
And they were just sitting there, so I just grabbed them up. And it's a series called A Wild Card Series.
Well, you wouldn't think that he was the one who was authoring it because his name's on
It's
the spine
edited.
and on.
It doesn't say who it's actually by. It says edited by George R.R. Martin, assisted by Melinda
Written by-
Snodgrass. Oh,
Written by a
a whole bunch of people.
I wonder if they're all
Including
short
him.
stories.
I possibly, it looks like they might be, but there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
Why
12,
you should check
14,
Goodreads
16.
before.
There's 17 books in this series, and I got the last 3. So, in order from the third to last to the last, I have Inside Straight, nice and shiny. I have Busted Flush and Suicide Kings. I think I'm seeing why they call it wild card. Those are card terms.
The titles don't really go with the pictures. It's kind of weird.
No, they don't.
They're like sci-fi.
He's got like a wood jaw.
The
That's
thing
kinda
is
cool, though.
I actually read the inside jacket, and basically what it is there's an alien virus that starts turning people into. There's people that are called jokers. They turn like mutated.
Oh,
And then there's people who
interesting.
are called aces, and they're basically like superheroes. Yeah. So I'm interested. I will need to find the other 14 first.
And if it started in the 80s, good luck with that.
Yeah, I think I'm
God.
gonna have to give him a list,
Yeah.
and I will have to read those. Now, I also
I'm looking at that book.
Yeah.
I saw the cover of this
I like
book,
her lipstick.
and
I was just gonna
I
say that.
had to have this. It is the author is Barry Lyga, who's also the author of The Astonishing Adventures of Fanboy and Goth Girl. And it's Goth Girl Rising. I love this cover. I love how it's all black and white, except for the lettering and her lips. I love it when they do something like that. Very creative.
Well, she's goth.
Yeah.
Goes with that.
I know, but I'm just saying. And then I started probably getting another series. And this is by Mick Farren. And this one is
The 15th in the series.
No, there's
probably...
only 2.
No, I did check this one. It is only 2.
Oh, well,
And
then you
it's
got them.
A Time of Feasting and Dark Lost.
What are they about?
Probably vampires because they were in his vampire section.
Yeah.
Like on that
That
end cap.
Skull on the cover.
And then this one's just an eye. And then last but not least, also found in his vampire section, a novel by John Marks, Fangland. And I am so excited to read this because I love books that take place in like Romania. I'm very big into the Baltic states, the history, you know, mythologies, Vlad the Impaler, you know, things like that. So I'm very excited to read this. That will probably be one of the next ones I will read after our little book club one and Anne of the Green Gables, which, yeah, I'm going to try and finish that this weekend. So that is my gargantuan haul from New to You Books.
Hey, okay, my book haul. So the first one I got in the mail. I won a giveaway from Epic Reads, and I totally didn't know I won. I just happened to go check my mail, and there's a package sitting in there, and it's for me. I'm like, what is this? I got Perfect Lies by Kiersten White. I didn't have the first one. I had to get the first one from my Kindle so I could read this. And it was totally signed. I'm so excited. I love getting surprise books in the mail.
I'm like, ha! I totally didn't know.
I need to sign up for these.
They didn't email me to tell me, and I just was like, oh, who got a package in the mail?
Have you checked your spam box? Maybe they sent it to your spam box back then? No?
Ooh.
Good. We like surprises.
I know. I'm like, oh.
Okay, so here's my haul from the bookstore for today. I got Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut. I've never read this, and I feel like it's a book that everyone should read, because I think it's on like the, you know, books you need to read list.
Before you die.
Yeah, and I'm like, maybe I should buy other things than YA.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, it's there. So I bought that, and it's in like perfect condition.
Yeah.
This was like not read at all. Like at all.
And he had a few copies, but I like this one edition the best.
Didn't you say there was one in like another language?
Yeah, I think it was German or something.
Ooh.
I'm like, well, I don't know German. If it was German, I don't know. I could be totally making that up. It was a different language. It didn't look Spanish. So I was like, it's German. My go-to language, apparently.
Considering his name is Vaughn.
Then I got Speak by Laurie Halse Anderson. Oh, I'm awesome. I got that without even looking at the book. And this is also another perfect copy. I've never seen the movie either. Yeah, it was like one of the reduced books from another bookstore. But I don't think whoever bought that book has ever read it, because it's in like, there's no crease marks or anything. So
That was a movie?
yeah, Kristen Stewart. I'm going to say Kirsten Stewart because of the book. Kristen Stewart's in it. I never saw it. Then I got a couple of Sarah Dessen books. I've never read her, but I've heard she's good. Like, a lot of people on BookTube like her books. You know, they seem, you know, girly. Summer reads. So the first one I got was That Summer. And then I got Just Listen. So, I don't know. This is also in perfect condition. This one's slightly bent, but nothing really. So I think these will probably be good books to read in the summertime, which we live in Florida, which is pretty much next month.
8 months out of the year.
Since
9
it's
months out of the
already
year.
pretty warm here.
Yeah.
Then I got, I don't know how you say it, Cabal by Clive Barker.
This is the book that they made the movie Nightbreed. It's an 80s movie. I don't know if anyone has seen it. I loved it as a child. And I was like upset because I love horror movies, even from a very small child. I loved horror movies. And so that was like, yes, probably why I really like special effects makeup. And I love monsters and blood and gory things. But when I saw that, I've always wanted to read this book, and I never have, so now I have it, and I think this is probably going to be the next book I read.
Super excited about this. Then I bought Fear Nothing by Dean Koontz. This, I bought the sequel, Seize the Night, like a couple hauls ago. And this is the first one, and I found it in hardcover. So excited. Because I owned it in mass market paperback, but I've read it so many times that it's kind of trashed. So when I saw this in hardcover, I was freaking out.
The only problem is I think this is bigger than my other book.
Oh no.
Why must they make hardcovers in different sizes? Like, why? Can't you just make it the same size as the other one? Why is that such a problem? Rant over. Sorry about that.
That's the same way for paperback.
It's like, why can't they just be a standard size? If it's like a series, why can't the whole series be the same size? Why do you have to change it?
Like, is it
It's gonna look funny on my bookshelf. Problems here.
Yeah.
Book buying problems. Well, that's it for my haul. After my little rant about book sizes.
Okay, so this is my haul from New to You. I didn't really get that many. I was kind of just being really kind of picky. So, I was just kind of perusing around his hardback section because he has all of his hardbacks like along the walls. And randomly I saw the words Practical Magic. So I picked up Practical Magic by Alice Hoffman. If you haven't seen the movie,
Amazing.
Midnight Margaritas! The movie's based off of this book.
I totally didn't even know it was a book.
I didn't
did I.
either.
We must now watch
But-
Practical Magic to find out if it says based on the book.
Two sisters, Jillian and Sally Owens.
Yep.
Totally.
Super
wanna live in
score.
that
I
house.
love that
Midnight
movie,
Margarita.
and I want their
Probably.
Book of Shadows.
I want to live in their house. That
Yes.
house.
Oh my
So
God.
beautiful.
Oh my god,
And
I
the
love
greenhouse
their
that's
plant.
attached.
Oh my god.
Conservatory, I think is what they call them in those
I
types
just
of
would
houses.
jump
Yeah.
off the roof.
Yes.
Come on, you gotta do it once a year.
Yeah, but we would die.
Well, no, because we could do. Yeah. Anyways,
It doesn't work. Haven't you watched the Pete Wentz video where he jumps off a roof with an umbrella?
no,
Doesn't work.
doesn't work.
No.
It
Damn.
doesn't work.
What if we get a big beach umbrella?
No, that's what he was using.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
It didn't work.
It didn't work.
I mean, he
Oops.
didn't get seriously injured. But
Okay.
But
It didn't feel good.
Yeah, but not.
and then I got Survivor by Chuck Palahniuk. I'm sorry if I'm saying your last name wrong, if you're still alive, which you probably are. He's the author of Fight Club and Lullaby. He hasn't gotten a copy of Fight Club because I have him looking for one. But he hasn't gotten it, and I had mentioned, hey, did you get it? And he was like, no, but I have another Chuck book. And I'm like, okay. So he ran back there and got it for me, and I followed him.
How does he remember he has all these books?
Because didn't he say he has like 200, 300,000 books?
know.
I wouldn't be like, I don't know, we might have it.
I think he said.
Maybe over there somewhere,
Yeah.
over there
I
somewhere.
think he said he
You gotta
just.
look.
I think he said though that he had just put it on the shelf the other day,
Yeah.
which is why he was able to remember.
And since, on another note, since I finished The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon
Best book ever.
by Stephen King, I was like, okay, I don't need to be brave anymore. And I got the Tommyknockers.
Oh, wait till you see the movie.
I didn't like the movie.
You didn't? I think I've seen some of it.
Where they're on an airplane.
Oh, wait. No, you know what?
No, the airplane is Langoliers.
Yeah.
Oh,
I liked that movie.
Okay. Okay.
That one. And then I also got Misery. Misery.
Sledgehammer.
this one?
know. Have I read it?
Mhm.
No.
No?
Sledge.
Which one was the one that you said that you read?
I've read books that haven't been movies. I've read all except for the Desperation.
Oh, Great Face. When he had hair. I think he's losing hair now.
Well, he's older. He's an older man.
That's like the mustache.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
an 80s.
80s
picture.
Straight 80s. From the 70s.
I would say something, but it would not be nice on our. I will make the comment after we turn off the cameras on what I think of that picture.
Like the porn stash.
Thank you. I didn't want to say it.
I said it.
I didn't want to be the one to say it.
I did.
Porn stash.
It's the 80s porn stash.
And that still doesn't sound right. Porn stash. He has a stash of porn on his face.
I thought you said you had read this one. That's why I picked it up.
I don't think I haven't read. I've read. What have I read? I know I read.
Because he
Cujo.
has Dreamcatcher, but I was like, you know what? I think I'll get this one. It looks interesting.
I want.
I think my mom has Misery. I'm not sure. I know she has the Tommyknockers.
I want to find it.
He doesn't have it.
He doesn't have it yet.
No.
And for anyone who's
I don't know.
For anyone who doesn't know, It is an actual book. It's called It. It's about a demon clown, and I want
How
it.
can people not know?
There may be some people out there who are
Younger
not
people?
into
Oh.
younger people who aren't into horror, maybe. Who
don't
maybe
know.
haven't watched the '90s version with
Jonathan
Jonathan Brandis.
Brandis.
Yes.
It was like, what? Was that like 1990? It had to be like super early.
Yeah,
90s.
because he was a teenager, and it had oh God, what's his name from John Boy from
Yeah.
Ow, John Boy from the Waltons,
I
and
don't know his
the
real
guy
name.
from Three's Company who's no longer with us, and I'm trying to think.
Oh,
You know who I'm talking about? Ritter, John Ritter.
Yeah. My brain was like, I don't
And
know.
I can't remember some of the younger kids who were
I don't
in
remember.
it.
I don't remember.
The only reason why I remember Jonathan Brandis is because I had a huge crush on him.
90s.
That's so
90s. Early 90s.
Ladybugs.
Oh my god.
Where he
I love that
cross-dresses.
movie. I love that movie so much.
Had to watch it. I would come in from outside to watch that damn movie.
It's so sad what happened
Yeah.
to him. Oh well. Okay, enough sad talk.
Like, no more
That's
downer.
my haul. Very small.
Totally went off on
I
that.
rhymed. Stella.
We didn't do a closing though. We never do a real closing.
Eh.
Nah.
Just kind of like peace out.
Yeah, we're like, we're done. See you later.